Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want, honey. We know the names. Well, Guns N' Roses, right? Rock and Roll Wednesday.
We are the people that you find.
I just heard old people and high-pitched voice. This coming from a man in a macrame shirt, ladies and gentlemen. All right. The name of the show is Punchlines. I'm your host of the party, Frank Nicotero.
Welcome to the jungle.
No, I'm stopping the show.
Yeah.
Because every time every time we introduce a guest host or Ryan, everyone goes,
Yay, Frank!
Boo.
I asked for it once. I asked once in 188 shows.
Yay, Frank.
I never get those. All right, I'm a longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan, and today's show will be funny. And I got to tell you, Ryan sent me this last night. I watched this 7 times. Hopefully our show will be as funny as this clip of the Colorado Rockies walk-off win in a video game that resembles not so much a celebration, but an exorcism.
This wasn't a video game.
This it was.
No, it was not.
What was it?
This was the StatCast from Monday night when we picked the Brewers. The StatCast does like their own player animations. Yeah.
All right, let's do it live.
Yeah.
It's not okay. So
Jake Cave had the walk-off hit. Yeah.
Now you think, okay,
celebrating.
And then all of a sudden his body, he's the girl in the ring. I don't know. He's being sucked to heaven by the baseball gods, and then he vanishes.
You want to see it again?
Yes, I do. This will be my 10th time. I watched it 7 or 8 times. So yeah, we won the game. Rock, you say, way to go, Jake. Nice hit, man. Jake, what's up with you, man? I'm leaving the earth. Poof. That was no rehearsal. That's all. That's why I got the applause.
Yeah, that was a good timing.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Timing is the key to comedy, Keith. Right? He's on his phone over there. Okay. Sitting behind the glass. He's like the guy who brings all the good stuff to the 4th of July cookout and then cooks it. Our producer, Ryan McCormick. Ryan, what's on the picnic table today? Tell me it includes wieners. I swear to God, I thought maybe today you guys would skip them because never mind. Ryan, what's on the menu?
I don't know about wieners, but definitely winners.
There you go.
So we're going to have picks at 12:36.
He knocks it out.
We'll have hump day homers.
Yeah. Hump day. What kind of homers?
Hump
Jesus.
We've got a special edition one for you today since all the baseball games are in the afternoon or later tonight. So we're each giving you 2 homers.
This is a 2-hump camel. Oh, my God. We're going to have to change the graphic before we do it. All right.
And then, of course, a Who Day Wednesday, a staple with our guest today. And then some great posted punchlines.
All right. See, I got Ann and a soda. See, what we do, we pick up drinks, me and Ann and what's her name? Alex. We like to have sodas or pops, and I picked up today. You give Ann a little extra of her drink there. You get this.
And a snack.
And a snack. I, of course, know her name, ladies and gentlemen. On the show for her final appearance this week, because we're off Friday. I don't know. Did we mention this yet?
You just did.
I just did. We're taking Friday off, ladies and gentlemen. So to our loyal fans in there, Lucky, Joey B., Keith Lyle, who's in the chat room. And again, it's always weird because he's right there. We're not doing Friday's show. We're taking a day off because Thursday night, as Ann pointed out, Ryan and I put the show together Thursday night. Why don't we? We should be out enjoying fireworks and trying to figure out to not let my dog have a heart attack during them. So anyway, this is her final this week. She's going out of town. She won't be here next week. Vonnie will be filling in next Wednesday. And the next Friday, I don't know. We don't know
Good
who's
replacement, I must say.
But we got GV. Let's see here. She is a 2-time national champ. For some reason, a Baltimore Ravens fan. And 3rd-generation sports betting analyst. Alex White is here.
Yeah, Alex.
It's the John Harbaugh effect, you know?
The John Harbaugh effect? You like
Yeah.
Harbaugh?
He is one of my favorite coaches. And Lamar Jackson, great athlete.
Yeah.
Doesn't get enough respect, so I need him to
He
win.
doesn't. Now, will you root for the Chargers now?
Yeah, I like Jim, too.
I was wondering if it was a Harbaugh thing. I don't know.
I think they're both. I would like it. That Super Bowl when they coached against each other,
awesome.
I thought that was one of the coolest things.
That was cool. I was pretty hard to believe that 2 brothers made 2 teams in the
Yes.
Super Bowl. And then there's that conspiracy theory because there was that power outage. And then Baltimore rallied and they won the game because they were behind at the time. I don't know. I'm just saying. Saying.
I don't know what that has
I'm just
to do
saying
with
that.
anything.
Well, they said the Niners were winning and that some Ravens people made the power outage happen.
Right.
So they could regroup.
But what does that have to? You're just mentioning a story.
Steelers
I'm saying they're cheating. I hate Baltimore.
Okay. I wasn't sure where that was going.
Ms. White, what is on for today's picks at 12:36?
Well, as Ryan already mentioned, each of us have our home run prop. I'm excited to give those out.
Okay.
And then a couple baseball picks.
Nice.
Yes. And we all have we were all kind of talking and
right.
We all have some good baseball picks today.
Got some good. I need to get back on the winning track. I was on that 13-4, 13-5 run. I think I'm now like
You're still
13-10. I am.
Yeah.
I lost again. Who did I have last night? I took the Pirates. Mitch Keller, who at home I thought for sure, and they didn't win. So I need to get back on the winning track, and I have taking a team I've never taken. So this will be exciting. All right, Alex, thank you for being here as always. Of course, we like to do the comedy clip of the day, something to give you a little chuckle. I don't know if it's going to be funnier than the exorcism clip because that was super funny. Now, we showed a clip from these guys before, Ryan pointed out, where they made fun of what sport fans?
I believe Arizona sports fans.
We're pretty sure it was Arizona fans. Now, this time, they're targeting Anaheim. Now, I just want to say, Anaheim, you're a lovely town. I've been to Anaheim many times. You got Disneyland there. Don't be mad at us. That's our disclaimer. But this is making fun of Anaheim fans, and it's pretty darn funny.
Anaheim sports fan. We watch Hall of Fame players come to waste away. Anaheim sports fan. All of our teams are created by Disney. Anaheim sports fan. Our games are really close to the train station. Anaheim sports fan. At least we're not Sacramento.
At least we're not Sacramento. Thank God.
See, Vonnie wouldn't
I knew you were going to say that. Thank God Greg Vaughn wasn't here. He's a Northern Cal. He's a Sacramento guy. He would be hella mad. That's what they say up there. They say hella. Has anyone ever been to Northern California in this room? Kate, I knew
Yes.
Kate. They say hella.
Yeah,
That's their big
I'm
thing.
Actually going to Northern California later this month.
What? You are?
Yeah. Going to the Palo Alto area.
What's up? That's where Stanford is.
Yeah.
Is Aubrey enrolling?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to get kids in early.
She's actually got a full scholarship. So.
Full Scott. What sport does she play?
Academics, actually.
Oh, she's smart.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do have to. You always wear like sports stuff. This shirt's a little different for you today. Is there a reason behind that?
I was up until 3:00 this morning.
Okay, all right.
So
there you go. So
I didn't want to put the effort into something else.
well, it's a very handsome shirt. I like it. It's like a little.
I like your shirt too.
Yeah, it's mine.
What about me?
Okay, all right. Alex has the
one
code
I-
of the day.
The best
That one
out of everyone.
that one
no
I
one's
don't
even
like.
brought mine up.
You're correct. We had a whole special tribute.
Oh,
We have a whole.
sorry.
Okay, do you want to roll it now? We have a wardrobe montage of you, what you've worn all. No, I'm kidding. She literally went.
Gosh.
That was a no shit almost coming.
Yeah. No, but it is odd. So the Oat Milkers, when were the Oat Milkers? Last Saturday? Something like that?
Yeah.
I think it was last Saturday.
Might have been a week and a half ago.
Okay, yeah. Time's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know. I forgot to wear this more recently,
cool.
so I decided to today.
And then the back says baseball player.
Yes, it does. Do you want me to try and show
Yeah,
it?
sure. Why not? There we go. Number 5, baseball player. Any significance to the number 5?
No, so I just got it leftover what the players didn't grab,
There you go.
and there
That's
weren't very
actually
many
pretty
small, so
That makes
that's what I got. Number 5.
Very cool. All right, so where were we? Oh, I know. Oh, Anaheim. Anaheim fans. They're stupid. Anaheim, of course, is known for what? When
Los
you think
Angeles
Anaheim,
fans.
what do you think?
Disney.
You think
Yeah.
Disney. And their mascot is Mickey Mouse. Now, what animal, according to cartoons, is best at chasing mice? I don't know. Alex, do you know what animal?
Oh, cats.
Cats!
Definitely.
It's time. There he is. Let's bring Chalk in.
What? That's crazy.
That's when. Oh, Anne did her usual meow, and then Sean in the corner did a very deep baritone
He
meow.
did his usual meow.
I don't know if I've ever heard that one register.
It levels out.
Very
when the
Barry
two of them
White-ish.
go together.
Sean, we have to point out before I forget, Sean is here. He's with us on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Sean won the cycle. He won the $55. It was supposed to be $50, but he got the extra $5 that Andy Martello threw in one day.
That's right.
He came in big Willian. Big Willie. Threw an extra $5 in, it was what I was trying to say. So $55, Sean, what will you do with that money? And you won on your birthday, by the way. Happy belated to
That
Sean.
is so cool.
But a snowboard.
I don't know if that covers
Saving up
it.
for a snowboard. What was
Okay.
that?
I said I don't know if that covers it.
It covers the wax. Got to get that sex wax. That's the brand. See, Caden's like, Nicotero knows, man. He's down. Holler. Okay. So it's time for That's Crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And Alex, you always go first. We usually only do That's Crazy with you. We have done it once in a while. We've done it once with maybe Matt. I don't know. Do we do it with Parles? I don't know. Parles is more of a lines guy. All right. So anyway, Alex, That's Crazy. What do you got?
Well, we're going to the WNBA because Indiana Fever were here again last night in Las Vegas, but they did not play at their normal Michelob Ultra Arena
Nope.
in the Mandalay Bay. Instead, they played at the T-Mobile.
Look, oh my God. Holy wow.
And Ryan, this is the fifth
largest crowd in WNBA history since 1999. It is the largest sporting event crowd in T-Mobile Arena history.
Wow. And can we see that one more time, man, please? I just wanted to see that graphic. That's amazing. And just that shot of the arena where I've been for games. You guys all remember what it looked like. There it is. I didn't realize it was video. Sorry. Just an area. Look at that. Over 20,000 fans. And because why? Mostly Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
She has elevated the game. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, yeah, the local team won, I guess.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum outscored the Fever by herself in the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And as we know, Kelsey Plum's like my favorite player. I love Kelsey Plum. And speaking of the game last night, Ann, we can go ahead and talk about it, right? We can reveal that later in the show. Drew Dog, our own Drew Dog with 5 Gs, ladies and gentlemen. Could he possibly earn a 6G? Caden's saying yes. Because Caden did say, he goes, oh, he's getting the 5th one for this week's montage.
We might have to start limiting it because then we're going to have to go.
Drew Dog, you'll be like Popeye. All right, that's not dating myself, a 100-year-old cartoon. Jesus. All right, so that's amazing. I mean, that's great. My friend, Frank Murgy's probably watching. He's obsessed with Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. He's like, are you not? He says, what do you mean you're not going? He goes, first of all, he said, you're not pulling up because that's like a big thing. Yeah. So Ryan's like, again, old guy.
Well, it also works for basketball, you know.
You can pull up. Yeah. But anyway, he's like, are you going? I'm like, no, I want nowhere near that. And then I ended up getting caught in the traffic a little bit afterwards. So just a little bit. I circumvent him.
You want to read Keith's last?
Yeah, let's read what Keith's got.
His last comment.
Okay. I should say hi to everybody. Oh, God.
Yes.
Frank says jump and they jump. Wait, what? Keith Lyle, the first time two brothers coached against each other.
Nope.
I know I'm getting there. Oh, God.
I'm trying to set you up.
Okay. That's the arena where Ryan got middled really hard.
I got middled really hard. I'm glad I'm in the middle of the frame.
Ryan, I also want to point out that out of nowhere the other day, Courtney brought that up. We're in the car and she goes, yeah, I got middled real hard. Out of nowhere. You've become part of the zeitgeist of pop culture. And you know what the hell? One more time. Can we just see it one more time? Is it possible? Just so
I got middled really hard.
You can see it. I don't know what's icier, the ice or his eyes. I don't know. He's like all glassy-eyed. How much did you really lose that day? Not much.
More than the tickets.
All right, put it on my tab. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I would happily do that. Yeah.
Cats, that's crazy. JR's watching. JR, always welcome to have you. All right, Ryan, what is your that's crazy or am I up? Who's up?
I can do.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to take a sip
so I'm
of
gonna
my
go
beverage off camera.
Do the baseball diamond last night.
Oh, I got to wait.
Pitcher for the Nationals, DJ Hers, who was acquired by the Nationals from the Chicago Cubs in a trade for Jeimer Candelario last year, is the second pitcher in Major League Baseball history since 1901 to have 10-plus strikeouts and no walks in their first 6 career outings. The only other pitcher to do it was in 2010, Steven Strasburg, meaning that both of these pitchers that have done it in Major League Baseball history have been for the Washington Nationals.
I don't believe that. That's an incredible stat. Let me ask you this. Steven Strasburg, he unfortunately had to retire after signing a, $200 million deal, 100, whatever it was. Ridiculous amount for a pitcher who's often hurt. But was it worth it because they won a World Series? So, I mean, it's worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to have to pay him out.
For a franchise like that, yes.
Like the Nationals,
it would be worth it. But the trades that they've made, acquiring these prospects, they are built for the future.
They are loading
100%
up.
100% built for the future.
And you and I were talking last night. I never heard of this guy. So when you sent me that stat, I was like...
Yeah, the Cubs could use him.
Oh, he was a Cub?
He was a Cub. He was drafted by the Cubs and traded last year to the Nats for Jeimer Candelario.
Oh. Yeah, there's one thing you have to be patient with in baseball, and that's left-handed pitching. A lot of left-handers don't figure it out until they're older. I mean, Jamie Moyer, who we talked about on the show with Greg Vaughn, I think Jamie Moyer won more games in his 40s than he did in his 30s. Pitched till he was like 50. And there was a weird stat about Jamie Moyer. He participated in like 8% of all baseball games ever played or something ridiculous. I don't know, because he was around forever. Anyway, that's a good one right there.
And the title was really good, too.
What was the title?
National Treasures.
National Treasures! That was mine.
Yeah, that was Frank.
Ryan and I, we liked it. We do the little titles. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
We like the detail. Oh, we forgot to switch to red. All right, anyway, I just looked. I was going to say, look, it's red like the Nats. All right, so my that's crazy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Jaylen Brown, who we know is like a Renaissance man, right? He's a genius. He went to Cal Berkeley. He speaks like 8 languages. He's worked at NASA.
Right.
He's curing every disease known to man. He's unbelievable. Just won a ring. Now, he lost a ring during the parade. It was not his championship ring because obviously they're not getting those till next year. And a couple found it, and they just wanted to get the ring back to him. Did you see this yet? You already saw? Okay, that's right. It's awesome. So roll it, crank the volume. So here they are. He gets out of, that's an Uber? Is that an Uber XL?
No, I think that's
It's probably a style. It's probably
his driver's
his
car.
driver. So look, they bring him a ball. They just wanted to meet him. So it's this dude and his girl. They get a hug. He brings him a signed ball.
Also gives them jerseys
Gives him a jersey.
and tickets to opening night for the ring
ceremony. And I read courtside.
I believe that is
Courtside seats. And there's the ring. That's pretty cool. And they just they say that, oh, I just wanted to meet you, and to think that he hooked all that up. This guy's amazing, man. This guy's living like 10
really
lives in
is.
one life.
Let's take a pic. Let's take a pic.
Look at that. So there you go. There's the picture. Jaylen Brown. That is crazy. And they'll be there courtside because that's unbelievable.
So did he post something that he lost the ring?
I think so, yeah.
And they
And
saw it?
the sad ending to this story is the couple actually stole it, and they found out, and they didn't. They found it. Yeah, he said during the parade he lost his ring, and somehow they found it like in a little, I forget where they found it, but they found it. And look what they got. See, being good, you look what you get.
Yep.
Could have sold it, probably could have sold it hot for a couple grand. I know a guy, you know.
What? That's crazy.
There you go. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Our favorite segment of the week. Today, let's talk about the date. Today's July 3rd. Oh my God, tomorrow's 4th of July. Ryan, what are your 4th of July plans? Getting some sleep? Not good enough for fireworks?
Just have to see what's going on with Tiff and Aubrey, but yeah.
With the ladies. All right. Well, anyway, we will be working tomorrow. I had a couple people text me. I don't know why I'm looking around like this. Who wants to know if we're working? We are working tomorrow. We will be here. Myself and Ryan and Ann will be here. Caden, are you here? Sean, you're here. All right. So everyone will be here tomorrow.
Jeff
Parles.
Jeff Parles will be here. I was going to get to Jeff. I was
Okay.
building up.
Just making sure you didn't forget about JP.
We never forget about JP. Parles will be here. We got some stuff we've been holding for him. We're even going to do a little soccer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, actually.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about it. We've teased it. The first ever South Point on air versus production crew hot dog eating relay contest.
Chris Andrews is out of town, but we need odds.
Oh, we do need odds. Yeah. Well, who could make? Well, Keith. Oh, Keith
On the
is
hot
in it.
dog eating contest?
Yeah, on the hot dog
Your
eating contest.
punchies actually like to make
Oh,
odds.
yes. Oh, God. There you go. There are punchies, Alex.
We are.
You're part of that Red Pearls Panda. So, guys, right now, if you want to give us, that would be your little thing of the day.
So do we want to write in there?
Yeah.
Maybe Ann or Sean can. Who?
Oh,
the
yeah. Maybe
teams
do a
are?
poll. We could do a poll, too.
Yeah.
We could do a poll. Who's going to win? Will it be the on? I'm going to tell you the on-air crew. Jeff
There you go.
Parles doing play-by-play. The on-air crew was started by who went first?
Alex,
Alex went first, then Keith,
Keith,
then me,
you,
then Chris Andrews.
Chris Andrews, yes.
And then for over here,
Drew Dog.
Drew Dog,
Drew Dog started.
myself,
Yourself,
Caden, then Sean.
Caden, and then Sean is the anchor. All right. So who do you think won that hot dog contest? You'll get the results tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you today. Great idea. And oh my God, Joey B, our resident odd maker. Let me explain. Ann, you're plus 1,000. Ann's not even in it. Hold on, Joey B. Let me explain how it worked.
Yeah.
It's we each eat one hot. It's not like we took one bite and passed the hot dog down. Everyone had to finish one hot dog. So it's 4 on 4. Everyone has to finish a hot dog. Show an empty mouth to Jeff Parles, and then that would be the winner. So now Alex is plus 400 on the solo. I'm minus 100. Why would I be the favorite? Little old me. Oh, I know why. It's my old hairstyle.
You mentioned
Anyway.
wieners earlier in the show, that's why.
Thank you, Keith. What's that?
Said you mentioned wieners earlier in the show, that's
I
why.
did.
You did.
Hold 3, 4. Okay. So anyway, Joey B, get back to your lab. Let us know who you think is going to win between the on-air staff
Yes.
or the behind the glass. Oh, wait a second. JR, how can someone not named Drew Dog not win a hot dog eating contest? He has to at least be the fave. Jimmy Vaccaro even. All right. They're having fun in the chat room. Let's move on while they do that. Today's July 3rd, 2024. And we love to look at the national days. You know, a lot of other radio shows, TV shows, they talk about the national days and make fun of them. We make fun of them, but no one on earth does what we do. We put them into an AI computer and combine them all. So today's 3 are American Redneck Day. You may be a redneck if you got a TV on top of another TV.
You don't dip.
That was a Jeff Foxworthy original. So it's American Redneck Day, National Beer Run Day, and National Baked Clam Day. If you like baked clams or any seafood or clams, come here to the bar right here. We have a seafood shucker bar, clam bar.
Oyster
Big
bar?
Sur, is it called? Oyster bar. Come down. All right, so AI, we have some music now. We have a sound effect for the...
Say, Caden, put it in the
Caden, throw those days in the machine, please. The machine's booting up. Way to reboot it. Here we go. There it is. Oh, it's like Mike TV and Willy Wonka. The particle flying. All right, what do we got here? Let's see here. So there's a man with beer running, and he's a redneck. And does he have any clams? Are those in his pocket? Okay. Then in the upper right, there's some baked clams that looked...
Baked.
That look what?
Baked.
Baked? Oh, they're all stoned. Or they look like Stitch when we had Stitch on the program last week. Who was whacked out of his mind. And then what's in the redneck's mouth there?
Clams.
Clams. He has clams and he's got beer. There you go.
Yeah.
Those are, that's, you know, there you go. And by the way, why does the guy running with the beer kind of remind me of like, I don't know, Sawyer from Lost maybe? I don't know.
That's Sean before he had to cut his beard.
The Sean before he had that. And he just bought $55 worth of beer. He's running to the car. I want to point out that when we talked about National Beer Run Day, young, sweet 21-year-old Caden goes, so is that like when you go to and you steal beer and you run out with the beer, you're running? I'm like, no, a beer run is like if you're at a party and you're like, I'm going on a beer run. And you go and buy beer.
Actually, a beer run is when you run down the berm at the ballpark and you pick up a beer, run back up, get another beer, run back down, pick up a third beer in 30 seconds. And
I won that contest. I was in that contest one and I won.
That was outstanding. Ryan.
It's very good. Sean,
I see that.
I looked over because I did that against Sean and Sean's like this. I had him the whole way. Here's the thing. You have to run up a final hill, and I don't even feel Sean behind me. I'm like, I got this. Boom. And then Sean, who can take long, long strides, he beat me because I'm this. I'm pitter-patter.
We didn't get video of that? Or maybe we showed it before?
We have, yeah.
Was there video of that?
Yeah.
I don't think we saw video of that.
95% sure that we had video of that.
I don't remember. But anyway, let's just burn it if there is because I lost. I like to lose. So there you go. Great job,
you got
Caden.
to keep the beer.
I got 3 beers.
That's right.
Now, someone who I shouldn't name, I'll tell you, said, can I have one? And I gave it to them. They're of age, but it's someone who they were working that day, and I don't think they were supposed to have it.
Yeah. It was not me.
It was not.
Anybody who's watching. Gary, it was
not Alex.
me.
It was not Andy. Someone no one knows here. JR probably knows her, but I'm not going to say anything.
Her.
Oh, shh.
That limits.
Okay, moving
that
on.
limits the
I need a
options.
sip. Beer Run. By the way, there's a good movie on Apple Movies.
B-W-E-R-U-N,
Apple TV called Beer. What's that?
B-W-E-R-U-N, Beer Run, Beer Run.
I don't know this tune he's singing. Who is this? Is this Post Malone?
No, B-W-E-R-U-N.
I've never heard that. Oh, yeah, it does that. B-W-E-R-U-N, Beer Run. I'd be way too drunk to say it like that. I'd be like, go get beer, someone. Here's a Twunchkin. That's a 20.
Yeah. Figured that one out.
We're 20. Double softbuck. All right, so anyway, Beer Run. Oh, there's a movie that Zac Efron's in about the world's greatest beer run, it's called, where his buddies are in Vietnam. It's based on a true story. His friends are over in Vietnam serving, and they needed beer. So he flew to Vietnam and found out how to get beer and found him and brought him beer. Pretty good movie. It's based on a true story.
Newer or older?
It's about 2 years old.
Okay.
It came out a couple years ago.
So since
Who in their right
jaw
mind?
Oh, I don't know what his jaw looked like. What is going on? I tried to watch Iron Claw, and the opening scene, I see him, and he's just hard to look at. He used to be like this pretty guy.
Well, apparently he fell and broke his
Sure he did.
jaw, so we'll just leave it there.
He looks like a superhero now. It's weird. Like not in a good way. Today is episode 188, ladies and gentlemen. Road to 200. Road to 200 is happening. And who do we have lined up? What are the Oh, you don't want to tell me yet. You don't want to ruin it, right?
Gretzky.
That's going to be surprises. We took a look back at 100 shows ago. We always do this. And we have animation for this. It's always fun. It's a cute little song. Our good friend and Vegas legend, sportscaster Ron Futrell, arrived right on time at 12:15 and immediately got into a debate with Ryan over the Oakland A's moving to Vegas. Watch this 2 minutes. Anyway, Ron, hello, welcome.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're
Thanks
excited when I saw that you
Sorry for being late.
You were not late. You were on at 12:15. You walked in at 12:15.
Okay, the Convention Authority had a meeting there today at the Convention Center talking about the Super Bowl, Formula One, upcoming, the A's moving to Vegas. Those were all the topics that they're talking about.
He doesn't want the A's. Ryan doesn't want
Well, what do you want? What do you want instead?
Expansion team.
He wants his own team.
You think that's going to be good?
Yes, I think.
Oh,
it'd be
okay.
Much
All
better
right.
than John.
What's the
Fisher.
history of baseball expansion teams? And how many years? Okay.
Not even that they need to be succmuch in their first few. Just they're not going to be any more successful than the A's would be if they moved.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah,
This
they
is
would
amazing.
go there with the same. How
is
many?
great.
How much? Okay. Can we have a debate here?
Keep going, please.
Can we
I
have a
love
debate
this.
here?
I love seeing Ryan get worked up.
How many years does it take for us to get an expansion team? How much money does it take?
Yes.
And who is the person
good
who is
points.
going to give us all that money?
Counterpoint, Ryan.
John Fisher is going to give us the money.
John Fisher.
Oh, he is. He's putting
gonna
$1
give
billion, more than $1 billion
More than
into
$1
the Las Vegas Strip.
But he into the strip, not
Into
into
the
the
strip.
product on the field that will actually get.
Oh, well, that
That's
if
true.
it, well,
get
he'll
people
have the
buy
money to put the
into
he'll.
franchise and become fans and all that kind of stuff.
The franchise has been surprisingly effective. Okay, you just get me in this. Okay, no. The franchise has been surprisingly effective on a short budget. They made a movie. Being said, it still has been a very good franchise over the last. You say money wise now, the last couple of years,
And
it
30 years.
sucked.
They've moved out of their towns for 5 times now.
Out of their what?
Moved out of there.
The athletics franchise has moved out of
They
the
were
city.
the
Oh,
Philly,
yeah.
they were
5
Philadelphia A's at one point. We're
Philadelphia,
talking like a long
Kansas
time
City.
ago. Kansas City.
Oakland, and then here to
So
Vegas.
just 4, so they'd be.
I mean, they're
4
coming
more.
here, by the way.
Yeah. And then
They're
they-
coming here.
And,
So you're gonna
unfortunately,
they're no,
we're
they're
not going
coming.
to have a home fan base here. That will not happen.
The Raiders don't have a real
Right.
okay,
Because they moved here.
and,
They
and
moved.
it's
the
and it's
teams
working.
that have a real fan base
Yes.
Yeah.
is just the Knights.
But the Aces,
No,
the Aces have a fan base.
because they've won back to back.
What if the A's went back to back
Is
World
it really a
Series?
fan base? It's still the WNBA.
Yeah, have the A's win, and it's still a
Good thing Alex is
I
here
could-
today. I'll tell you.
I could join with you on that and get in some real trouble
I think that's where we end the debate.
But,
It's a good debate.
Luckily, those two just settled it on the golf course after.
I was gonna say that's right. Unbelievable.
And I love Ron, but Ryan definitely beat him out that day.
Oh, really? Whoa! Get Futrell on the phone. Get me Futrell. And now I read something last night. I was gonna tag onto this that. Okay, so the Tropicana, where it's at, can't be higher than a certain height. So big hotels can't put. I know the stadium's supposed to go. There's like all sorts of problems now with the property. Did anyone see this last night?
I did not.
It might have been Vegas. Hello, Vegas Policy, your favorite. Why does everyone hate Vegas Policy? He does good content.
He says
though.
Nevada.
This is why Ryan hates him, because he says Nevada, not Nevada. She also hates the voice. Every time I go, hello, and he literally gets like, he's always, but he said there was something, maybe it was him or whatever, that I don't know, but whatever. They're coming.
No.
All right.
So that was 100 episodes.
188. Yeah.
So yeah, so this is the 188th episode.
Correct.
So for our Who Day today, Ryan and I have picked a player who wore number 8.
Oh, okay.
So start thinking. And
Go.
it is baseball. I think you'll be able to.
Oh, he played for all those teams. Okay.
yes.
Is this the order? Ryan usually puts them in order.
Yes.
Why do I feel like that silhouette of the arms above is always the same one? Okay, so, he played with the Dodgers too. I didn't see that. Padres, Phillies, Dodgers, Red Sox, Angels? All right, I'm going to need a minute on this. Hold
Okay.
on.
And we
Kinda-
can start giving you some clues
Larry.
when you need them.
So, drafted by the Dodgers out of high school in 1999.
Okay, 1990. Wait, stop there. Let me see if I can take it from there.
You mean Padres?
No, drafted by the Dodgers.
Oh, okay. Then somehow he became a Padre and then a Philly.
Made his debut with the Padres. Yes.
Oh, my God. Boston. It's not Kiki Hernandez. No, he hasn't played for, he hasn't been around that long. Kiki. Did you just, we've talked about this, America's Sweetheart. Okay.
2 World
And,
Series
2 World
with
Series.
2 different teams.
All right, let
of
me just
those
ask you this.
lists.
Pitcher or position player?
Position player.
Yes.
Ken Caminiti. No. Phillies. Let me go around the horn. Hollins. No. Catcher. Good.
Nope. So he played
Adrian. No.
over 50 games with the Dodgers. He played under 40 games with both the Padres and the Angels.
Riku. No.
So he's known in his career for playing with the Phillies and the Red Sox.
Right. Yes.
Oh, my God.
and that's
this
who
is-
he won the World Series with.
Yeah. Shane Victorino. Oh, is it? The Flying
Flying-
Hawaiian? Oh, my God. There you go.
Very good.
There you go. Okay. Well, that I needed help on that. But the clue you gave me that he won the World Series, I went Phillies, and then I'm like, I think Shane Victorino. All right. Very good. Shane
Yeah.
Victorino.
So-
That's great. I love that game, guys.
Drafted by the Dodgers in '99.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Then was taken by the Padres in the 2002 Rule 5 draft.
Ah.
Made his debut with the Padres, playing in 36 games in the 2003
it says
season.
Flying Hawaiian.
And then drafted by the Phillies in 2004 of the Rule 5 draft. And then spent 8 years in Philly, winning a World Series before being traded to the Dodgers in a 3-4-1 deal. He was the only player that the Dodgers got
Oh, my God.
in that deal. Then signed as a free agent with the Red Sox in the winter of 2012. Played in 199 total games with the Red Sox. Had a grand slam to help the Red Sox win the ALCS against the Tigers in the year that they ultimately won the World Series. Traded to the Angels in 2015 with cash for Josh Rutledge.
I don't know that name.
Exactly.
Okay.
Who
I
has
was
a
like-
negative .9 WAR. And then signed and released twice by the Cubbies in the first half of 2016 and never appeared in a game.
Well, it's funny because I don't remember him with Anaheim at all. Like, that was probably just for a short. I mean,
Yeah, he played less than 40 games with them. He is, or I don't know if he still is, but he was a Vegas local.
Right.
He
Oh.
lived a couple doors down from my Nana, so I got to get a couple Halloweens. I got
With
to see
Shane
Victor.
Victorino.
Yeah, he gave out these Pez dispensers that were his head.
oh, come on. That's
well,
the coolest thing
maybe-
ever.
Not his head, but the teams that he was playing for. So I
Yeah.
had a Phillies one and a Dodgers one, and he gave out his autographs too.
Oh, that's really cool.
So yeah,
And he's been at the ballpark. I've got to introduce him, and I have a signed ball by him too. And he used to go to a lot of Gorman games.
Okay.
He's
well,
very nice.
Yeah.
I would
fantastic.
And
I
down
would
to earth.
bet $1 million that Vonnie knows him.
Yeah.
good chance.
We're going to get him in here. We're going to get Shane Victorino in here. The Hawaiian flying. What did I say?
Flying.
What did I say? Ann threw me off with spelling or dropping. Flying Hawaiian. What did I say? I said
Hawaiian
the Hawaiian Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew the nickname right away. That he was, and what an October player. He was so clutch in those postseasons. You know, Reno Paul was sent me something the other day. He's like, "Do you remember Ricky Henderson playing for the Dodgers?" And I'm like, "I kind of do." There's someone on social media that has like, here's some players you forgot were on these teams, and you swipe, and there's like 5, and it's always really cool because you forget guys
have been
like Ricky Henderson.
One of the inspirations for our segment of Who Day Wednesday.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent job. I love that very much. All right. So I think we should sound the horn. Do you ever sound the horn?
I did last week actually. So
Courtney, do anyone else sound the horn?
Sound the horn.
There we go. All right.
That was good.
Part of the show. All right. Sound the horn. Explosive punch signs, ladies and gentlemen, coming down the back stretch right up the post. This is where we comb the internet. Boom. We find some funny stuff and interesting stuff. And Ryan, we're kicking. Oh, I should set this up, ladies and gentlemen. We're setting this up with a feature within a feature. Ann, is your head exploding right now? It's within posts. It's a segment. It's called "Is This Funny?" Alex, we will have you be the judge. We're going to do this every once in a while. We're not going to do it just whenever it comes up. Ryan and I send a lot of videos to each other, and one of us will go like, "Oh, that's funny," or "It's not funny." So this one I kind of thought, or someone thought. No, I talked about it yesterday on the show. I already revealed I thought this was funny. All right, so here we go. We're going to ask the punchies if you think this is funny or not. So I thought this was funny. Brian, being a diehard Chicago Bulls fan, I thought he would think this guy who can impersonate Michael Jordan's walk. Did you see this yet? Okay. All right, so
no,
here we
I'm
go.
going to be the judge.
Okay,
Here
you're
we
going to
go.
be a judge. So look. That is Michael Jordan's walk with the hands.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, and then he turns, and then this is the best one. Screw. That is how Michael Jordan walks. So, is it funny?
Yeah, it may be accurate, just not necessarily.
This guy spent an afternoon setting up on a tripod, him walking in his backyard as Michael Jordan, and he nails it. And there's more of him doing this. There's several.
He does several impersonations.
All right, we're going to our judge for this today, Alex. Is that funny?
It is pretty funny.
The punchies are the judge.
Well,
That's
I want to get
that's what we're
Alex,
doing the
but
poll
so-
for.
Joey B. Ha ha ha! Yes, funny.
Joey B is not allowed to vote.
Joey. Okay, so there we go. Ann has just put
Very
up a
good.
poll. You can vote. Is it funny? We don't have any more examples today, but when this comes up, it happens frequently, and we're gonna do it. Like the exorcism one that we led with today, we knew was funny. We knew that was gold, so that's why we put it first. So there you go. Wait, I can vote on this? Oh yeah, there you go. I'm voting.
That's
What
cheating
happens? Wait, why is it 100% no?
Yeah.
because
You
it's
know
not
you-
funny.
You accidentally emailed me that.
Oh, did I forgot to send it to Ryan?
No, you sent it to both of us
Oh, I sent it to both.
because that's why Alex sent the actual video of Jordan walking.
Yeah.
What?
That's why Alex sent the video of Jordan actually walking.
Oh, yeah, right. Then you found that. Yeah, right. Okay. But we can't use that. There was a rights thing on that. We were going to follow it up with that. No one really cares. Okay. Dean Hill, they're talking about number 8s. Yogi Berra was an 8. Bo Jackson was number 8.
But they have to play on multiple teams. So Yogi Berra didn't.
Right. Oh, yeah, you had to play on Nova. Yeah, I think they were just pointing out great number 8s.
No, I know. I wanted to use him.
By the way, can I point out that JR, who you know from the ballpark, during the game, he asked if the Who Day was Mike Adams. Which Alex will never live down. Mike Adams? All right.
My favorite relief pitcher.
I know why he's the best. Mike Adams, and then let's see here. So, Keith, you're trying to tell me that the airport's closed, but there was a 16-story tower. What I read online was that the Tropicana might not be because it's close to the airport and planes got to land. Got to get the money in here. Planes got to land. People got to eat. Height issue because of nearby issue. Yeah, that's what I was saying, JR. And Joe Morgan is probably the best number 8. I'm probably going to go Yogi Berra. I'm looking at the clock. 3, 2, 1. Cue my phone. It's time for picks at 12:36, ladies and gentlemen.
At 12:36.
We always go to Alex White on Wednesdays first for picks at 12:36. Alex, what do you got?
Okay, so we are going with this hot New York Mets team just for their offense, though, in this one, because we do have Christian Scott coming back. So I don't know how he's going to do. So we're just going to go with the team total. Mets over 4.5, minus 120. Kind of fading the Nationals here in Mitchell Parker, who has been pretty good this year, but he relies on the fastball about 48%. And I really just think that the Mets are going to be able to hit him today.
I like
so
when you do
that's
single
one.
team totals, by the way. I
You
like
do?
those. Yeah, because then you're watching the game and you only care about one thing.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'd bet over unders a lot, but it's like when it's one team, there's something cool about it. So,
Yes.
all right, Mets today over
I
4.5.
know. I love that. And we're here
I
at the
do. I
South
really
Point.
enjoy those.
You can bet on every team over or under.
What are the Pirates over under today?
Okay, Pirates
4.
over unders 4.5.
4.5 as
Juice
well.
to the under minus 150. So if you think they're going to get 5 runs, you'll get some plus.
I don't know. All right. I'm sorry. I want to.
I was more leaning that game to the under with both those
Yes.
pitchers. But here's an over I do like, and it is the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. We're going over 7.5. Now this opened 8.5, moved down to 8, now 7.5. Now we're going on that over. Jordan Hicks has not been very good this year. He has 3 quality starts in his 17 games that he's played. He's allowed 77 hits and 85 innings of work, including 9 home runs. He also has 33 walks, 76 strikeouts on the season. So even though the Braves are struggling a little bit to get their bats going, I think this is a good spot for them. And I know we have Chris Sale on the other side.
He's a beast right now, but yeah.
The Giants can hit lefties,
Yep.
so
There you go.
we just got to get a few runs from them. And I think we can at least get 8 runs total combined between these two teams.
I like that.
One more. I'll go quick
No,
so you
take your
guys can get
time.
yours. But we have Chicago White Sox
Okay.
and Cleveland Guardians. We are going under. This hit for us when I was on
Okay.
Punchlines. It was actually Chicago White Sox.
This
and
is the one Greg
Tigers.
Vaughn. Vaughn, bet that game.
Yes, he
Then when he
did.
cashed his parlay ticket in, he goes, yeah, Alex gave me that one.
Eric Fetty was pitching
Yeah, he's
that
good.
day, so we are going back with this. He's pitching for the White Sox today. Yeah, so we're going under here in 8.5. That's a little too high. Too high for these two.
She sees the number shocked. That's how much she likes that one. All right,
Yeah.
I like it. I like those a lot. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, Ryan, you got anything?
I have a good amount today. I was able to do. I was up till 3 in the
We're
morning
up till
with
3 in the
Aubrey.
morning.
Yeah, I was able to do
Again,
a little research.
Ryan taking care of his daughter and his girl's a little under the weather, so very nice, Ryan. But you know what? Does he stop? Does he sit down and watch an episode of one of his cartoons that he likes a lot? I don't know.
Jurassic Park 3.
Jurassic Park 3. Oh, that was the joke, damn it. No, he works. He keeps going. All right, what do you got for us?
So starting off with the Reds in New York taking on the Yankees. The over-under in that game is 8.5. It is Andrew Abbott versus Carlos Rodon. Abbott has allowed at least 1 homer in 11 of 18 starts and at least 2 in 5 of 18 starts. And Rodon is driving the struggle bus. He has a over 13 ERA in his last 3 starts.
He's crying in the dugout.
Yeah, he is not doing well. So I'm going over the 8.5 in the Reds-Yankees game. And then going to the Padres-Rangers game, I do like the Rangers on the money line. They have scored 18 runs in the last 2 games and are now facing a rookie pitcher in Adam Mazur, who has a 7.25 ERA in his 6 career starts. The Padres had the hottest bats in baseball after their walk-off win versus the Nationals, in which we got a little drama after the fact with Machado and that stuff. But they've crashed in their last two, having only scored one run against the Red Sox and getting shut out last night.
Okay.
So I do like the Rangers money line, and then you guys had mentioned the team totals. I do like the Rangers team total over 4.5.
I love those.
Going against the rookie pitcher, being that they've scored 18 in the last two games. And we'll get to the Hump Day homers in a bit. So, Frank, it's on you.
I do have one. And sorry, were you going to say something?
I like that Rangers team total over too, because I was trying to figure out a way to fade that.
I would look at the Rangers in the second half. They get Scherzer's come back. He's looking good. They get DeGrom. Their GM will probably make a move. Is it Chris Young, actually? Chris Young, I think he won the Executive of the Year last year. Former pitcher for the Padres. He's 6'10", I believe, right? He was like a huge guy. Anyway, that Ranger team scares me. You kind of feel like the Astros. I'm going to talk about Houston Astros. You like the Astros to possibly come back and win that division.
Plus 150 right now to win that division.
Oof.
And Jeff and I talked about it on Sports by the Book. It was a better number, but I mean, I still think this is a good time. They're only 3 games back.
Yeah, and Seattle, and as Ryan pointed out the other day, they are last.
They're the worst team in baseball in batting average.
I can't believe that. And their last 10 games, they're batting under 200. I looked at that game. I looked at the Seattle game. Who are they playing again?
Baltimore.
Oh, I like Baltimore in that game. We'll get to that again, too. But my pick of the day, which I need to get back on the winning side here. At one point, I was up here bragging 13-4, 13-5, like 13-10 maybe now. Could be 13-11. I don't know. Keith, what was that shit? What was that? Psst, what was that? Because I'm losing a lot? Are you happy about that? So I think I'll just go 13-10. I like the Astros, and I hate betting Houston. They are 8-2 in their last 10 games, and they're hitting the ball really well. They're playing the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays right now, I just feel like that's a team where right now we're going to learn a lot about the Blue Jays in the next week or two. Are they going to be buyers? Are they going to be sellers? I know they've kind of gone on a little streak there, but you're getting the Astros at home. I think Blanco's pitching, and they've just been playing well, 8-2 in their last 10. Batting average as a team almost at 300. Blue Jays ERA is over 5.5. I just like the Astros. I never take the Astros, but I do like them on the road. So go Houston is my pick of the day.
I'm on the Astros as well.
There you go.
Just one quick note on the Orioles Mariners.
Yes.
So Dean Kremer is pitching for the Orioles today. He's coming off the IL. He made 3 starts in AAA.
Yeah.
And had over 11 ERA in those 3 starts combined. So
but he's facing the team that can't hit. So
right.
It's perfect time
he
for him
was
to start.
not doing well in his rehab start, but facing the worst hitting team in baseball could be a good time for him to ease him back into the big leagues. But just be wary that he has been struggling.
He's going to eat. Is that what the kids say? He'll eat. Did I do that right?
I don't know if that one.
I always look at Caden right away when I try to be young, and Caden just goes like this. Frank, move on. You're embarrassing yourself. Okay. By the way, yes, Tommy, you point out Willie Stargell's the greatest number 8. If I would have thought, what it was show 88, and of course, when I think number 88, I think Lynn Swan, but I also think Willie Stargell, who was my favorite. Frankie Fungo's got to start a winning streak today. Thank you, Keith Lyle. And and by the way, Joey B with one of the most accurate guesses in all time history on the show. Frank mimics Kent DeCalvi while pitching wiffle balls on days off. When I do pitch wiffle ball, I'm Teak, the rubber band man. He was a submarine pitcher. Okay.
I can see it.
Yeah, brought the room to a standstill right there.
Yeah. The submarine pitcher I think of now is...
What's that again?
I said the submarine pitcher I think of now is one of the Rogers brothers in San Francisco.
Yeah, and then the A's there was a guy the A's had for a couple of years. I don't know if he ever played down here. Anyway, moving on. Post with punchlines time. We've already opened it. Here we go.
Yeah. No, we have
we doing hump day? Oh.
No, you want
Okay, we're teasing hump day homers. We'll get back to it. Okay. All right, what do we got, Ryan?
Okay, so going the first post we did was the Is It Funny with Michael Jordan.
It was
So we're sticking with basketball, going to the WNBA. The Fever posted on their TikTok a challenge that they did with each of their players on the team, doing a couple different kind of fun yard games. So we'll start with
they got flip cup, they got to roll a ping pong
most popular player in the league, and Caitlin Clark. So you got to throw a frisbee to knock down some cups, and each cup that's left standing, you get a second penalty. So Caitlin had one cup left, and then you get 3 shots.
You got to hit a hole in one.
Yeah, putt into the hole.
It's like being on Price is Right. Bob Barker lines it up for you, or Drew Carey now. She missed, so maybe she's not a golfer. Maybe she can't do everything. Oh, rim.
And then you got to play a game of flip cup.
Right.
Which I don't understand why there's no penalty for this one if you don't land it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I would lied.
Oh, it said no flip.
There was a different one.
I like that she gave it. Wait, Caitlin Clark's she's not at fraternity and sorority parties playing flip cup. She's shooting threes.
And then this one you have to sort Skittles
So weird.
by their color.
So weird. Sort Skittles.
I would do that so fast.
What's the best Skittle flavor? Why would you do that so fast?
I do think we need to try this as a studio.
We could have done this. What's your
We
favorite Skittle
should.
color? There's a correct answer to this. Favorite Skittles flavor?
Oh, there was still
Honestly,
more.
Yellow.
That's
probably.
yellow and orange.
Ooh.
Purple?
Yeah, we
You
wanted
can
to
say it out loud.
see her final time.
Ryan, what's your favorite Skittle?
I like the tropical bag or the sour bag.
I do
so,
too.
You have kids today in these sour bags. Keith, what? Red? It's got that dye in it. You don't want that. Okay.
And then you had to. So the end of the clip is you had to bounce the ball into a cup at the end of the table. So Caitlin Clark ended up finishing in 50 seconds. Was her end time.
All right, so who's the other player that doesn't? We'll have Alex predict if she gets over or under Caitlin Clark's time.
And so the other one that we have is Erica Wheeler.
Okay.
Another player for the Fever.
Oh, Wheels, yeah. Do you think she'll go under 50 seconds or over?
She's gonna beat Caitlin Clark. So under.
Oh, that never happens, but let's find out. All right, so here's Erica Wheeler.
So yeah, everyone doing the same thing. She left 2 cups
She's
standing,
also
2
taking
seconds.
it way more serious. Let's see, golf. Oh my God! Oh, I thought that was. Oh, that kind of bounced
Yeah,
in.
that first one did go in.
Flip cup. Bam.
Oh, jeez.
She doesn't get a 3-second penalty. Now she's got to sort the Skittles, which for some reason Alex believes she could do this very fast. Is this something you've done before with jelly beans or Skittles? I believe she
Maybe.
has.
Well, we have
Maybe.
to try this challenge, and I'll just.
All right, we can try
show
that.
you.
All right, and then she's got to roll one ball into a cup.
Don't do this to me!
Boom.
Bam.
37 seconds. She ended up being the fastest on the team.
There you go. But again, she's yelling at the flip cup. She took it seriously. Caitlin Clark's
As you
like,
should. It's a
I got like
competition.
10 million in the bank. But anyway. Yeah. Do you want to do it now? Is that what you're saying? It did sound very odd. Yeah, Keith is laughing. I know. Okay. All right, let's do it then.
Yeah, sure. We have more WNBA, but yeah. It lines up with the Fever. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
all right, so our lovable Drew Dog with 5 Gs was at the game of the year, 20,000 people, and he filed a report. We have not seen this. I can't wait to see it because he always does great work. Roll it in.
After sitting in an hour of traffic, we made it to the biggest event in Vegas last night, the Indiana Fever playing the Las Vegas Aces. I'm Drew Dog with 5Gs, and if you're wondering who that short man getting out of the V6 Mustang is, that's Drew Dog 5G Sr. He's a big Aces fan, and we're here on a mission.
Let's count how many Caitlin Clark jerseys we see today.
As for the game itself, it was energetic, competitive, and extremely entertaining to watch. Aces players Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum were on fire. Clark, on the other hand, was not having her best night. This was unfortunately a game for her where she was not hitting her threes and she just seemed off her rhythm. The Aces were consistently and successfully defending her. We got a halftime performance by the Jabberwockies, where this performer spun on his head for 15 seconds. But for a better game analysis, let's go back to Drew Dog Sr. to hear his thoughts on the game.
Well, Kelsey Plum and Asia Wilson both did very well, especially Kelsey Plum. She was shooting a lot of three-pointers, just hustling her butt off, and Asia does Asia things. She started off slow, but she started hitting some outside shots, and she got better in the second half. And the games are always exciting, halftime entertainment, in-show promotions are fun. The crowd's great, and they're just a great team.
The 2024 WNBA season is seeing popularity that was unimaginable even just 2 years ago. Total attendance for this game was 20,366 fans.
The most attended sporting event ever in T-Mobile Arena!
We're entering a new era for basketball, and the WNBA is shining and getting the recognition that it deserves. Reporting for the South Point studio in Las Vegas, this has been Andrew, aka Drew Dog 5Gs.
I'm doing it. I'm standing up for that. He's outdone himself, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he? Downstairs right now? That was unbelievable. I mean, we kept looking at each other laughing and going, oh my God, how good is this?
Yeah, I'm like, is he in journalism school? It was fantastic.
Again, I think,
in one night.
I mean, I feel like. Exactly. I almost want to give him a 6G, but I like him.
I think
Well, I think he deserves 5 more Gs for that.
I was thinking the same thing. We just straight up double
you
it.
should just keep him at the 5 with.
Power to the 2.
Drew Dog 5G squared.
5G squared.
So 25 Gs.
There it is. Absolutely tremendous. I need as a screen grab him pointing to the 5G section.
Right. Yes.
I need that as a screen grab anytime we refer to him on the show, or if he ever calls me. I need that to pop up like your horse picture. Your horse picture. I need that. That was outstanding. That was awesome, Drew. I had no idea what we were in for, and tremendous. That was put that as a short on the internet. We're gonna get a lot.
Monday montage.
That was excellent. That was better than the montage this week, which was, I thought, hard to top. Oh, my God. All right, where were we, Ryan?
So,
back to it.
Still WNBA
Stick with
stuff.
the WNBA.
They
ladies.
announced the All-Star Game jerseys and teams. So it will be the Team WNBA versus Team USA. So all the players that were snubbed from Team USA are now on the WNBA All-Star Team, specifically the WNBA All-Star Team.
Why do I feel like that's going to be like a grudge? Like they're going to try hard to win this game. It's not going to be like an exhibition if it really happened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll put it in a simulator. We'll figure it out.
So DeWanna Bonner, Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, Alicia Gray, De'Erica Hamby, Breonna Jones, Jonquel Jones, Kayla McBride, Kelsey Mitchell, Arike Agumbawale, Nico Ogumike, and Angel Reese are on Team
for that right
WNBA.
There. Very nice. That was well done. Wow.
And then Team USA, as we've kind of gone on before, that does not have Caitlin Clark. Nafisa Collier, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Griner, Sabrina Ionescu, Jewel Lloyd, Kelsey Plum, Brianna Stewart, Diana Taurasi, Alyssa Thomas, Asia Wilson, and Jackie Young.
I'm impressed at the rundown on those names that was done flat. That someone was up till 3 a.m. rehearsing that. That was great. That's, boy, that would be it. Wouldn't you love to see that game actually being played?
It will be.
I know. When is it being played? Do we know?
Like
in person, that would be great.
Let me figure it out.
Yeah.
Let me, Kelsey Plum.
I mean, that team, the USA one, though, is just so many more veterans.
Yeah.
But the other one that's a good roster.
It is.
Like, as Ryan was going down it, I'm like, okay.
So, Saturday, July 20th.
Where are they playing that?
In Phoenix.
Road trip.
Petty cash? What are we on Petty cash?
That would be
Getting petty cash.
a good time.
Sean, you got $50 on you, throwing for gas money.
In California.
Unbelievable. And then they had those jerseys. I saw are we doing the jerseys too?
Yes. So they did
at least Fanatics
the
didn't
jersey
make these, was my
reveal.
joke.
Yeah. So this is for the Team WNBA specifically. Team USA is going to be wearing the Team USA jerseys. So in the first half, they're going to be wearing those gradient pink ones. And in the second half, they're switching jerseys to those black ones.
Okay. Why switch? What,
I don't understand the concept of that. But
so you're going to watch a game and then you're going to tune in the second half and go, this is a different game. I don't know what the hell's going on. They switch team. That's really dumb. But again, that's them trying to make as much money as they can on jerseys. Jimmy Vaccaro just walked in. Jimmy, jump in on the mic here. Make sure you talk in the mic.
Lunch for you guys, you and your crew.
Hershey bars!
That'll be $27.
Jimmy Vaccaro just dropped off Hershey bars. Thank you, Jimmy. Have a good happy 4th. Thank you. Look at that. We got Hershey bars from a legend.
We're making s'mores?
What's that?
We're making s'mores?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, Anne's running. Anne's running for Hershey. Someone needs a snack. Where's she going? There's 2.
Chocolate.
Hey, Anne deserves it. She birthed Drew Dog, who made that amazing video. Ryan, you got to. I would throw something, but in this studio, I'm not throwing. Anne's on camera?
Don't throw it.
You gave us 5 of them?
Just hang on to that.
By the way, how did he know? Milk. That's what you want is the solid milk chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want the nuts in my milk chocolate. What is this, 6th grade? Keith snickering. All right, what page you in?
I'll take the caramel.
Snickers. Ah!
Hershey, PA.
We're on fire this week. Didn't we know we have Friday off? It's like,
Fire. Okay, so
all right, so
WNBA All Star Game now going to
take this.
the MLB All Star Game, but the game before that game and before the Home Run Derby is going to be the Futures Game. So As they do, they do the prospects futures game, MLB futures game. So the rosters were announced for that.
Can I just read the first name? I'll just take a shot at one name. What's the first one in the upper left? Let's see the graphic here. What do we got?
That would be the right side.
Oh, right.
17.
Timing is everything.
17.
Oh, wait. No.
17.
17.
There. Bubba Chandler.
Yeah, the one on the right in the center. Yeah, Bubba Chandler.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was on there somewhere. Anyway.
You also have Tamar Johnson.
Yes, we do. This kid's a slugger. He's like 20 years old.
So, yeah, that is the roster for the full game. But there's also going to be a futures showcase.
Yeah.
So they're going to do a skills-based competition with rounds. That'll be 18. So in round 1, you have to hit it to a specific spot over a barrier in the infield. So you get 8 points based on where you hit it, and then there will also be a bunt target. So you can't bunt it every time. But yes, bunt targets, and then you go to call your shot. So you have to hit it to where in the field where you said you would, and then swing for the fences. Home run balls. So depending on a right-handed or left-handed hitter, the oppo would flip sides. But in this prospect showcase will be the Twins' number 2 prospect, shortstop Brooks Lee, who was the number 8 overall pick in the 2022 draft. The Rangers shortstop, their number 1 prospect. The MLB Pipeline's number 73 prospect, Sebastian Walcott, who is 18 years old and is known as the Bahamian Phenom.
Bahamian Phenom. Tomato.
Red Sox outfielder, their number 2 prospect, the MLB's 14th ranked prospect, Roman Anthony, who is 20 years old, and the Red Sox paid extra to have his rights. The Rays first baseman, their 13th overall prospect, Trey Morgan, who hit .332 at LSU and was drafted in the 3rd round of last year's draft. Then on the National League side will be the Reds' 3rd baseman, their number 3 prospect, the MLB's number 85 prospect, Cam Collier, who is 19 years old and has 13 homers in high A ball this year. The Pirates' middle infielder, their number 2 overall prospect, MLB's number 77 overall prospect, as we mentioned, Tamar Johnson, the number 4 overall pick in the 2022 draft, just turned 20 in May.
Yeah.
Then
Struggled, now he's doing well.
The Cubs catcher / center field prospect, their number 5 prospect, the MLB number 61 prospect, Moises Ballesteros, who is 20 years old and already in AAA. And then the final prospect for the National League will be the Nationals' 3rd baseman, their number 3 prospect, the Major League Baseball's 34 prospect, the number 11 pick in the 2021 draft.
All right, I want you to run down those all again and the NBA and the Dream Team game. It's a lot of names, man, and you're running on short sleep.
Dude, I was up until, I'm feeding Aubrey and just coming up with information to say.
Excellent job. The Futures game's always fun. Now, I want to tease something for tomorrow when Jeff Parles is here. We're going to talk home run derby tomorrow with Jeff, right? Because there's new rules.
No, I figured we'd save that for Vonnie.
We're gonna save it for Vaughn.
Considering he participated in
Sorry, Jeff.
Derby. Yeah. But tomorrow with Jeff, we are going to be doing a soccer roster.
We have plenty of stuff. We have plenty of fun stuff when he is here. I want to point out, I want to give Drew Dog a little more praise during this. It's for Joey B. Well done, Drew Dog. Now walk to the barbershop. Come on. We like his hair that way. Mom likes his hair. Although I apparently need a new hairstyle. Jerry Trevino said that's amazing. Then someone said, was it Jerry that says he has a great voice for like those TikTok, YouTube videos? When you watch all those videos of like girls like, I flew to the hotel and they did, that's exactly what he did. Tremendous job. So I want to point that out again, how good he was. And everyone else was pointing that out, including Jerry.
Drew Dog 5G squared.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Thank you, Jerry. All right, what's next?
Bohemian. Okay, so now going to Major League Baseball. Brooksgate, another Brooksgate stat. So he decided to chart the top payrolls, or I guess all teams' payrolls, charted in, you had it. So the top 10, the middle 10, and the bottom 10, and combining their records. So the top 10 in baseball have the best win percentage of a .532 win percentage, held down by the Cubbies, who are now one of the worst team in the National League since the beginning of May, and boasted up by the Dodgers, Phillies, Yankees. Yes. And then the middle 10, just over 500, 430 wins, 416 losses.
Seattle's
and then
in there helping out.
Bottom 10, who are actually held up by the Guardians and the Orioles. Have a .460 win percentage. So if you move those two teams, they are a lot worse. So it kind of...
the Pirates are only $70 million of that silly stat. So they got to spend some money, got to make some trades. But again, Brooksgate does it again. Another good stat. Another painful one to see the Pirates at the bottom. All right. Show me the money.
Moving to another Brooks Gates stat, postseason wins since 2010. So the Royals technically have the best win percentage, playing in 31 games, having won 22 of them. The Dodgers and Astros have played in 103 postseason baseball games since 2010. The Astros have a better win percentage of a 6.02.
A third of the season.
The Angels have the least amount of postseason games played since 2010, and they are 0-3 in them.
Poor Mike Trout.
The Pirates have 8 postseason games since 2010 and are 3-5.
3-5.
The Cubbies are below 500 with a 19-20 record in 39 games.
But you have a ring, right?
We do have a ring.
That's all that matters, man. Get that ring?
For that franchise, I think you need more than one ring.
Wow, yeah. Wow, they really should have.
Considering it took 108 years to win one? Yeah.
Took a while. Took a while. Just to know, where are we at here? How many more do you have, or do you want to push a few, or what do you got?
We've got 2 more.
Okay.
And 3 because I accidentally skipped one.
Okay.
Talking about the jerseys. So going to a Jay Kuda post. Another one looking at the records of Major League Baseball. Not necessarily records, but win percentage. So win percentage and your latitude on the globe.
This guy's up later than you, apparently, because he was up till 6 a.m.
So
this hurts my head.
Markers. If you go south, the International Bowling Hall of Fame, the only teams that are below that in latitude are the Marlins, Rays, and Astros. The Astros are the only one that are above 500. And then the Grand Canyon.
This one hurts my head.
And Mount Rushmore. So the only teams that are more north of Mount Rushmore are the Blue Jays, the Twins, and the Mariners. The Twins and Mariners are the only ones above 500. The best team win percentage-wise is the Phillies. They are right in between that Mount Rushmore and Grand Canyon. So this means absolutely nothing.
Yes.
But it's funny to look at.
I love you dearly, but
thank
the
you,
Immaculate Reception was on over here on TV, and I was watching that. So
yeah, no, I know you normally tune me out. So it's fine.
What's that?
I said I know you.
No,
normally
that
tune me
one.
out.
That one hurt. Isn't the Hall of Fame, the Bowling Hall of Fame in Reno? Is that
Yes.
you said that?
Yeah.
My red
well,
panda.
I didn't say
it is in Reno though,
but it is
because that's where they filmed the ending of the movie Kingpin. If you haven't seen Kingpin, tremendous movie, Farrelly Brothers movie. I was almost in it, but I had to leave. I was going to be in a strip joint scene. That sounds weird. Anyway, it was going to be a customer. Not really. My cousin made the hand for it. All right, the hand? Roy Munson, he has the fake hand. Woody Harrelson had the fake hand. It's a classic movie.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking about a hand in a strip club. I was like, what are you talking about?
I did too. You should have seen Ryan. Both Ryan and I at the exact same time go,
Monday montage. There it is, Drew Dog. There you go. We're doing your work for you. I've pointed out every Monday montage clip possible and scene. Freeze frame. Okay.
So this one is going to be a golf stat combined with the National Football League. Scottie Scheffler, since January of 2022, has more major wins than the Cardinals, Panthers, and the Chicago Bears have wins in the National Football League.
Brutal
so
stat.
The Cardinals have 8 wins, the Panthers have 9 wins, and the Bears have 10 wins since January of 2022.
Why did he use like crayon on that though?
Makes it
a little serial killery. Scottie Scheffler versus the world. That's a good one. I know that's painful for you to see, but don't worry, your Bears, they're going to win the Super Bowl. 100 shows in the future. We already saw it.
Yeah, they're going to have more wins than they have on this chart.
They're going to have 11 wins.
They're going to have 20 wins.
20 I forgot. Undefeated.
Okay, so this one, getting into our hump day homers.
This is great.
Yeah, we could do this one in
Reminds
the
me of the
hump day
Skittles.
homers. So yeah, Skittles.
Pick a rainbow.
We'll go with this one. So Shaq is known for having a rainbow of jerseys for the teams that he has played for.
Tremendous.
Chris Paul, now joining the San Antonio Spurs, adds that white jersey and has a rainbow himself.
Do you know how you remember the colors of the rainbow? The acronym, is it an acronym?
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv, and I was doing it, and this person actually took the time to put in order. Oh, you have RGB. You actually have it there.
Yeah, shout out to Caden for putting that one together.
Caden, nice job.
With the imagination.
Did the full bow. Very nice. Yeah, that's great. Chris Paul, I know. He's on the, what team now? The Spurs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, Red Panda.
That's good. That's a great move for Wemby, good veteran. That's good. All right, is that all the
Makes
posts?
sense.
So yeah, technically yes. This one you sent me $5 parlay, 7 home runs.
Oh yeah.
So to
This
get into our Hump Day homers, this guy had 7 legs, each of them to hit a home run. Luis Robert, Jake Berger, Francisco Lindor, Aaron Judge,
Wow.
He had 7 of them.
Austin
right?
Riley, Yordan Alvarez, and Trey Turner.
$5 parlay.
$5 parlay would have paid almost $128,000, but he cashed out for $216 because he still needed Trey, Yordan, and Aaron Judge.
He needed the 3 bats.
Who ultimately did hit homers last night.
Yep.
So this would have been 7 for 7, but
Yeah.
he cashed out for $207.
Why would you do? It's a $5 bet. You ride that to the finish line, and you're like, "Oh, I got
Trey
$200
Turner also
back.
hit
I could
2
go
yesterday.
with the hand and the strip joint." I don't know, but you could 100. How much could have he had?
Almost $128,000.
Ridiculous. That was actually painful. She actually dropped her head. She was like, "Oh my god, crazy."
Well, we have 2 each.
Yes.
And Ryan figured out our odds.
Yes.
I was literally thinking it's impossible. It never happens. And
Proof.
wow.
Because we're doing 6. That guy did 7. We're only doing 6.
We are doing 6.
All right, Hump Day homers. It's time for Hump Day homers. Hump Day. Here it comes. Here comes the Forrest Hump. Is that what we call him? That was an Aaron O'Connor. By the way,
I miss him moving his head.
oh yeah, we'll get back.
You get them both.
We'll get both. Aaron O'Connor, the wife of the very funny Bob Zaney, wants to let Jeff Parles know that Bob Zaney will be nowhere near the South Point tomorrow. So Jeff, you got a break tomorrow. And it is Joey B it's a very dry heat, but yeah. What is Jeremy Knuckles played bowling in Reno in the show?
Sonic.
Oh, it's a Sonic Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I should have known.
Knuckles,
Thank you, Caden.
the red character from Sonic.
And Joey B, I'm not reading
Knuckles.
that. Okay,
Oh, the
all
Knuckles
right.
show.
What do we got? Hump Day homers, Alex.
Gotcha.
I want to go last.
You want to go last? All right.
Let's go
I have my strongest play would be I like the Orioles to win that game probably against Seattle, who's struggling, but I'm going with Rushman. I'm going with Aldi Rushman, and do I give both of mine? And who was my other one? I didn't give another one, did I? I did. Who did I give?
Yeah.
Oh, Jose Ramirez.
What?
No? Oh, yeah. I did do Devers.
Rafael Devers.
I did too. So I'm doing
Boston Red
2,
Sox,
Rushman
yes.
and Devers.
Devers.
RD, Devers. I get Devers.
Devers in Miami against
Bahamian,
the Marlins.
Bohemian.
Gotta use the
What?
You gotta use the pronunciation.
I gotta use
and look it up
pronunciation.
He's
on
from,
there.
he's
If you ever
from
see Alex staring
the
at going like
Bahamas,
low to her
so
computer,
Bahamian.
she's getting pronunciations of names. All right. Who's the Oriole guy? Santander. All right. Who's next? You want to go last?
Yes.
next?
I want to
Okay.
go last.
Ryan,
Okay.
Hump Day homers.
So starting off, I will go with an Astro. Caden decided to open a pack of Topps cards this morning. Pulled Yordan Alvarez,
Oh.
who I was looking at and maybe wouldn't have gone with.
And it's
but
to the moon? It's one of those
this
round
is one of the to the moon cards, so took it as a sign. Yordan has hit a homer in both of the games against the Blue Jays already in this series. They're playing a 4-game series, so this would be a 3rd straight. Looking at a stat from Matt's brother, Drew Neverett, going against Kikuchi for the Blue Jays. He has a 286 batting average against versus righties. Astros have 7 righties in the lineup, and Yordan Alvarez, who has a 318 batting average and a 1 OPS in 22 career at-bats versus Kikuchi. So, one of mine, Yordan Alvarez, who is going to be plus 300, so 3-1 for Yordan Alvarez to hit a home run. And then in Minnesota, I'm going with Jose Miranda.
Oh,
who
he's
has
the best. Who?
who has at least 1 hit in 9 of his last 10. He has the highest slug percentage on the Twins versus right-handing pitching at a plus 5 or .547. Has the highest batting average on the Twins against righties at a 327.
Heard of him. That's
tied
amazing.
for 2nd on the team in extra base hits and is 3rd in total bases. He is going against a rookie in Kiter Montero, who is celebrating his 24th birthday on Saturday, but has allowed 3 homers in 8.2 innings in his last 2 starts. So Jose Miranda is a 5-1. Yordan Alvarez is a 3-1. Those are my 2 homers for
Wow.
today.
And you know what Jose Miranda's mom's name is? It's Carmen Miranda. You're doing a joke for 70-year-old people, Keith. Carmen Miranda, you might not know by name. She's the woman in the who used to dance with the fruit on her head.
Yeah.
And she go chicky, chicky, boom, chicky, chicky, boom. That's in the montage, isn't it? Okay, anyway, I believe she knew Babalu Alu or Baba Alu. You son of a gun, Keith Lyle. I like it. I've never heard of Jose Miranda, but you crunched her numbers. Round of applause for Ryan being up till 3 a.m. and digging deep. You've read more things, more names today on the show than you ever have.
Got to get ready for Sports by the Book on Saturday.
There you go. We're giving you, and by the way, you didn't know about this, we're giving you a second B. It's Ryan B.B. McCormick. 2 B's. 5 G's, 2 B's. We got everything. We've done another long show. Did you give out yours yet?
No.
Okay, so Alex is going to end with...
It's okay. I usually go first.
I know. It's always ladies first. I apologize, Oat Milker.
Okay, so we all like the Astros today.
Yeah, I do.
'cause
I do.
You bet them. You have a player on the
Need to get
Astros
back
who I
on
was
those.
also looking at, but I'm going with Jose Altuve.
Okay.
And then I'm going with Christian Yelich, who does not have that many home runs this year, but I really like.
The matchup's good for him?
Yeah, they're in Colorado.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And Dakota Hudson is pitching.
Oh, he sucks.
Yep, he's 2
He's 2 and 10, 2 and 11 now. Okay.
Good job.
Yeah, I knew he was like 2 or 10,
right
2 and
off the
11.
bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
I think Altuve is a great bet. The Astros are coming. They're coming. Bet that future is 150 to win that division,
am.
plus 150.
I'm-
Taking her $20 right there, ladies and gentlemen. An outstanding show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everybody. Sean, congratulations on the one. Happy birthday. And thank you for Drew Dog, who did an amazing job. We have to thank Ann for that. Caden, always doing great stuff. Ryan, again, up till 3 in the morning. We want you to get some sleep.
You're rushing out of here, man.
Why? What's left?
So let me explain. You do a 6-leg parlay on each of our home runs.
I know. I was going to end with that because it's crescendo.
Well, I have a video to end with that
You have
will
a video? Okay.
kind of go with it.
We're
So
going for the record show.
Rafael Devers plus 650, Jordan Alvarez 3-1, Jose Altuve 5-1, Jose Miranda 5-1, Christian Yelich plus 375, and Adley Rushman plus 450. A $5 bet, the
Okay.
same amount that guy bet on a
$5.
7-leg, would pay $141,000.
All right. Who's putting this in? Someone's got to put it in. We'll give some cash.
The app that I use doesn't allow the two
All right.
Astros on this team, but
I know a guy in
a
a back alley on Fremont Street will take
So-
that action.
With that homer in spirit,
Okay.
last night, fan favorite at the ballpark, Yoel Pozo.
Yes.
Did you
Love
load it or
Pozo, the
no?
catcher for the Aviators.
It's in the thing. Pozo homer celebration.
I actually saw him hit a walk-off, I think, one day. Or no, that was
I
Perez.
didn't remember it.
No,
so
it was Pozo?
It may
He
be
was
late.
just the player of the game when I was there.
He was
Monday.
player of the game the
So,
other. He's always good. I like him. I like Hoy Park. I like what's the shortstop? Nick Allen or
Nick Allen.
love
yep.
Nick Allen. That kid's
Great
always. He has 2
prospect.
hits every game I go to.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Aaron O'Connor. Happy 4th to you. There's a guy in the minors named Crescendo. I'm not falling for you, Keith, anymore.
So, Yoel Pozo has this thing going with the grounds crew. The grounds crew loves to give him slack and saying that he isn't good enough.
Okay.
So, when he does do good enough, his celebration in the dugout after giving high fives to the entire team,
Yes.
he gives them a little bird.
What?
He gives the grounds crew a little bird. So, deep center,
He's a
off
stud.
that back wall,
10th homer
and then
of
it's
the
going to
year.
go to him in the dugout. He gives the ground, and he's done this several times.
This is how I walk into work a lot other
So,
times too. I got
shout out Yoel
I'm gonna
Pozo.
do to Keith Lyle on the way out tonight. That's amazing. I love that guy. And he yelled at Andy Martello and I a couple weeks ago when the player of the game, we didn't speak to him. And he's like, I was like, blame Andy. I'm the new guy here. I think we set a record, ladies and gentlemen, for our
You've
longest
said
show
that
ever.
Every show.
No,
the
we've
last
never
2
gone
weeks.
past 113.
With the Clydesdales, yes, we did. We
Oh,
went to
well,
like
that one doesn't
130.
count. We had 2 horses in there, for God's sake.
That still counts. Still part of our show.
Well, we have a stud here. Italian stallion with apparently a really old hairstyle.
Live in the
All right, Alex, we're gonna miss you. You're gonna be gone.
I will be gone. Have a good holiday.
Check in with us.
I will. I'll be watching, and I'll put in some pics in the chat while I'm gone.
Love that. All the chat. This was one of the most active chat rooms we've had in a long time. Very hot in Colorado. Take the over, says Joey B. The show is still up to roast. Jerry Trevino, very active. He's saying something about Bugs Bunny. I don't know what the hell it is. I thanked everybody. Ryan, great work. Staying up very late.
Are we doing a tap room or no?
Oh, yeah. I was going to throw it to the tap room to close. You guys, I have crescendos. I'm building. By the way, let's step into the tap room. God, let's hear that frosty beer being pulled, which we'll have a few of on the 4th of July. Remember, new show tomorrow, Jeff Parles. There are the picks, ladies and gentlemen. That's Alex's picks.
Yep.
Mets team total over 4.5. I love that bet. Giants, Braves over 7.5. White Sox and Guardians take the under. I didn't call them their old name, thank God, because I'm reading from a screen. Tips and picks. These are whose picks?
Ryan.
This is mine. So the
Okay.
Reds, Yankees over 8.5 -110. The Rangers money line against the Padres -136, and the Rangers team total over 4.5 runs -120.
I think Jerry's asking if we're the fantasy draft for NCAA football was a little longer than this one.
Exactly.
And then, but I look so pathetic. I just got one. Just got one little thing located in the middle there. Houston over Toronto.
Good phrasing. At
All
least,
right.
at least you
I don't
admit
have
it.
to explain how the show ran long with Courtney because she's here. Thanks for coming. With little thing.
Live in Nevada every show.
Lines, Alex, have a good trip. Lines stands for Live in Nevada every show.